New World surprised me yet again with a update. So, not sure if everybody has checked out this update, but they do have a release date. That release date is August the 31st of 2021. So, with a deadline of August the 31st of 2021, they did a preview event last year, which will mark over 1 year of development for them since the preview event. So, we're going to go ahead and take a look at this development update along with some of the videos that they have posted. And there is a little bit of a sneak peek of a few other things that they have in store for us. So, since the preview, they have with the goal of sharing their progress while collecting as much feedback as possible. They invited hundreds of thousands of players to experience New World during the preview event. The feedback and gameplay experience validated the thoughts of what improvements and additions they needed to make. Since then, they've polished the combat system, they added more quest variety, and they have also expanded weapon and armor variety and added fishing. Those were big updates that they did earlier last year and earlier this year. They've expanded the map to include another region called Reekwater, and they have overhauled the crafting system, which they announced last month. So, with that being said, they added more mid and end game content, making it more valuable for those that have not decided if they want to purchase it. So, let's go ahead and get a deep dive down into this update. Now, they unfortunately wouldn't be able to make the remaining of these changes by the expected date of launch for spring, and that is understandable. I want them to take as much time as they can so that it is more polished, that we don't have a repeat of Cyberpunk. I hate to say that, but Cyberpunk is I have to laugh about that. So the EU servers will be opening on March the 30th for alpha. Closed beta. So closed beta is when we will be able to stream any kind of content. That will start on July the 20th. So if you've pre-ordered it, make sure that you look into that closed beta. You'll be able to stream it, you'll be able to view it, and everything. They do have a little bit of a video, but we're going to go over to their YouTube channel and check out the videos over there, because they have about 4, I think. They have a new section called Epskin Scale Reach, which is just like Reekwater. It's a lush wetland. I'm wondering if it is just outside of Reekwater, cause that would make a lot more sense. I do have some videos and pictures and GIFs and everything that they did send me, so we will go ahead and look into that. But it looks like it is kind of a Japanese, Chinese thing, and it is good because it is actually near Lunar New Year. So I'm wondering if with this update, if like New World will have like seasonal stuff. That I'm not sure though, but I really hope so. Expeditions. This is what I'm really happy about. So it says 5-player instances of adventures. I'm wondering, do you have to have all 5 players? Cause right now, I have a friend group of 3 right now. So, and a lot of people have been commenting that I've been saying the world of New World Atrium. It looks like Atrium to me, but it's Aeternum. I'm sorry, developers. It's Aeternum. So through the expeditions, you will be able to learn more about the source of the corruption. Learn more about the expose yourself more to the angry earth motives and reveal the deeper menace behind the lost. Yes, I can't wait for the game either. So, they go more into detail about this in the videos, and we're going to watch those videos. about what the corruption is, what the Angry Earth is, what the motives of them are, what the lore is. These expeditions are going to explain everything. So I really want to be able to do these expeditions, but I would hate if it would be that you have to have a group of 5. I hope they don't make that a limit. The next part is Outpost Rush, where a 20 versus 20 battle. So it looks like they're wanting to try to do like a dungeons type thing with the expeditions, and then also be able to include this war that they've been talking about this whole time. And you'll be able to, it's filled with forgotten ancient technologies and hidden sources of Azoth. Now, Azoth, as you may know, is the source that is found in Aeternum. I want to call it Atrium. It's Aeternum. You'll need your combat prowess and collective wits to win these outposts. So, let's go ahead and take a look at their YouTube channel. Let me know if this is too loud for you guys. Fighting the World. Beautiful landscapes, I will say
What awaits players when they first land on Aeternum is a new discovery of a new world.
When you first arrive on Aeternum, you're going to be kind of at ground zero. Your ship has crashed. There's nobody around who's on your side. Pretty soon, you're going to start to meet other players, and you're going to start to understand that life on Aeternum is very much a band together or die alone situation.
When we created Aeternum, we wanted to design and create a vast, explorable world. Players will quickly realize that nothing ever really dies in this island. No soul can leave the body. It is the magical resource that grants the power of immortality, and it is called Azoth.
Or as I
One
call
of the
it,
things
Azoth.
that makes Aeternum very dangerous is that there's a bunch of different factions there, and each one has their own objectives and desires, and they conflict with each other, but more importantly, they create big conflicts with the player and dangers for them.
Alongside the Corrupted, there's 3 other major enemy groups that exist.
The Lost are the sort of soulless wretches of our game. They're people who have eternal life but have it without a soul, and as you learn, that is not a pleasant fate.
They're stuck in this sort of like half-death state because they've died in some horrific way, or sailors who have crash-landed on this island and sort of washed ashore here.
They're the ghouls, the undead versions in our game.
The Angry Earth is the pure, natural power of the island fighting back against the people who have come to corrupt it. It's almost like the island's defense system, and it will do whatever it can to expel these invaders.
Nature is trying to imitate the form of humans or animals they see.
And some are like more humanoid, but there's other ones that are more of like a constructed monstrosity.
They mask themselves in order to fight back from what they consider is an infection.
One of the civilizations that existed on Aeternum were known as the Ancients, and they had harnessed the power of Azoth. For the Ancients, they used it to power their technologies, and you'll see tributes to their society throughout the world. Something happened to the Ancients, and no one knows quite what happened. The remains of their civilization are there, and their secrets are there for you to discover.
In Aeternum, the world fights back through the Corrupted. So the Corrupted notice the player, they notice them getting stronger and building up their settlements, and then they fight back. They might blockade a road, have a summoning portal, which portals lots of enemies of their type into the player's area.
You can take one of the territories on Aeternum. You can ultimately grow your town to the point where not only the monsters in the woods want to take it from you, but other players as well.
Okay.
And when we have these massive wars over these territories, it's It's pretty special.
So they talked a little bit about the loss. They've talked about the Angry Earth, and they've talked about the Ancients. I have a theory on the Ancients, but I'm gonna wait until maybe Beta announce what that theory is, because I have a feeling that the Angry Earth is not very happy with us. Hence, their name Angry Earth. But they did have another diary that we're going to go and take a look at. I know I'm going out of order on them, but I just love these graphics.
New World's an open-world MMO set in an alternate version of the 17th century. It takes place on an island we call Eternum.
It's a place of legend. It's a land of power and of treasure. It's a place where your choices matter.
You get to live a life that is full of danger and adventure on a supernatural continent that has only just been discovered.
Oh, don't I know that there is danger and adventure.
We wanted to build this version of a haunted Eden. We wanted beautiful, picturesque landscapes with danger around every turn. There's these hints of supernatural and these things that show you're not really anywhere you've ever seen before.
Contrast is something that we really want players to feel as they move around the world. Every space they enter feels different and special from the space behind it. They feel like every hill they're going over, there's a new adventure.
Not many people know too much about Eternum yet. I think that's where you come in as a player. And there are threats, but there's also opportunity.
Rumors swirl about the power and danger of the island, but the people who go there don't really know what they're going to find. It could be Shangri-La, or it could be something out of their worst nightmares.
Interesting that they say Shangri-La.
The thing that gives Eternum this power and makes it supernatural and special is there's this mineral that runs below the earth, and it's called Azoth, and it's known to have magical properties. Azoth can amplify things.
Azoth itself is not really a good or bad necessarily, it's just this pure, raw energy.
Azoth has power to change things.
Yes, so it is Amazon Games that is creating this.
Azoth is different for everyone who sees it or knows about it. For some, it's the Fountain of Youth.
You can purchase it either on Amazon's website or through Steam. So you have to have a Steam account in order to be able to play.
One thing's for sure is it gives you,
New
the
World.
player, a lot of really interesting powers to play with.
When players arrive in Eternum, they find evidence of other civilizations having been trapped there throughout history.
But why were they trapped, is my question.
The whole world is open to you, and you're only limited by your skill and the difficulty
I have
of
actually
the
ordered
enemies
the
that you run
Steelbook
into.
Edition
Completely
too, so I can't
classless.
wait
So
for that
you
to
choose
come
how
out.
you want to play by choosing the equipment
let me
and
know
the
if y'all
weapons
would
you
like
choose
to
also defines
see,
your
like,
play
a
style. Players will have a
opening
lot
of
of
it
freedom to
whenever I
choose what
receive
they
it.
do and how they do it.
One of the
That wouldn't be
fundamental
until
tenets of New
August.
World has always been autonomy, and that manifests in every single system in the game.
The game adapts to the player and their play style. Want to become the
Really?
best blacksmith or the best sword fighter? The progression system supports that. They just have to keep doing what they do best.
Keep doing what you do best. Wow. Okay.
There's multiple settlements all over the world, and the corruption is always this invasive, aggressive force that's constantly trying to push back, trying to drive players out.
The corrupted have massive armies growing in the north, and some of their influences are beginning to trickle down to the south, where players are trying to build their homes. And they have a very particular idea of how the power of Eternum should be used.
The world is going to push back against you in a couple of interesting ways. For one thing, as you grow more powerful and you head deeper into the world, obviously there's going to be resistance to come up and meet you. But one of the most exciting things about the game is that as you and other players begin to form settlements and you begin to push back the things in the woods, they'll come for you. You're gonna find some really interesting battles that have to get fought in order to keep your foothold in this world.
Okay. So, it sounds like he was hinting that the Angry Earth is not very happy with us. But this is the one that they've been releasing a lot, and it is on their Twitter. So, a developer update.
Hi there, I'm Scott Lane, Game Director
Scott.
at New World. I'm here to talk to you about our progress, our plans, and our launch date. So last summer we communicated that New World would launch this spring and that the team was going to focus on adding more mid and end game content. Since then, we've identified a few very compelling features that just wouldn't make that time frame, and we believe these features are going to transform the game, so we're going to take the time to add them before we put New World in your hands. New World's going to launch August 31st, 2021. This gives us not only enough time to implement those features, but to tune and polish them along with the entire experience. Closed beta is going to be on July 20th, and I really hope some of you come
July
take an early
20th,
look
if
at
you
the
have
game.
already
I'd like to take a
ordered
few
it,
minutes and
it
share
is
what we're going to be
open
working on
July
between now
20th
and
for
launch.
pre-beta.
First, we're adding another endgame zone, Ebonscale Reach. This is a territory of lush wetlands and towering cliffs where an exiled empress is building a corrupted fleet that could be a threat to the...
Okay, is it me, or is that very, like, Japanese, Chinese? But then it shows all this earth. I'm not sure. I hate pausing it, guys, but to me that just... It is sort of a Garden of Eden
The
for
entire
them.
world. Now on to those features. First one I want to talk about is Expeditions. These are 5-player instance adventures into the darkest corners of Eternum, where players are going to face the most dire threats on the island and uncover more layers into the mysteries of the lore, including secrets behind the source of the corruption, the ulterior motives of the Angry Earth, and the deeper menace behind the Soulless Lost. So now I'd like to tell you just a little bit about Outpost Rush. Outpost Rush is an endgame mode that calls players to a primordial river basin filled with forgotten ancient technologies and hidden sources of the powerful and volatile Azoth. Here you're going to battle in 20 versus 20 teams over multiple strongholds, and you're going to use strategic resources not only to fortify your positions, but to boost your power for assaults. Expeditions and Outpost Rush are big features for us leading up to launch, but we've also made a lot of progress since the preview event. I'm sure some of you have played or seen Reekwater, an endgame zone.
Don't play it.
We've also
I've
added
beat it.
fishing, we've done a full revamp to crafting, we added
Only
hundreds and
videos of
hundreds
other
of weapons
people.
and gear pieces, we've
I
really
was
improved
more
combat,
fortunate
and
than
we've added a lot of quest variety. All of this is in direct response to your feedback from the preview. And let me tell you, there's a lot more to come. For those of you who played in the preview event, I think you're really going to enjoy the changes and additions we've made. Getting our mid and end game right is critical to the game experience, and adding new features, it takes time. At the end of the day, shipping a high quality, polished experience is our top priority, and we plan to do just that.
So, high quality, polished. That is what I'm all about. Is high quality and polished. So, the New World devs have sent me some stuff that we are going to go over. So, Ebonscale Reach, that they did send out about. It is a little bit more than... There we go. So, it does look very, like, Japanese, Chinese, but I'm looking at the background. I'm thinking it is on the outside of some of the ancient territories, which he was hinting at as an empress that was over it. That's all I'm going at. I might be wrong, but these graphics are just so awesome. Then we have the Outpost Reach. Looks more like a little mini war effect that they have hinted at and that they did during the preview event. I was not part of any of the wars, but it looks like maybe a preview of a ground of it. And then we have the expeditions. I see 4 people. But he said 5. So... But this will go more into the lore, which is what I am all about, is the lore of it. Ooh. So I'm wondering if maybe some of this stuff, let's see. I think that is a video. Okay, that was a lot to take in, but I want to really understand a little bit more about these expeditions. That was a good shot. Thank you for following. Thank you so much. And I love this music. This was provided by the New World Dev, so they did send me the information for me to be able to let y'all preview it. So, Ancient Azoth Seal. And it looks like you have to have the Corruption Bane. So it looks like that this is something that you would do like mid-game maybe? So I'm wondering if you use the Corruption Bane, you eventually have to get another one. They can do that would be me. I would not be going in first. Okay, so it looks like we might have to talk here. Okay. Oh, we do have a puzzle. Huh. So I'm wondering... Place the hollow candle on the spectral shrine. Okay. Huh. And then that's defeat Foreman, Nakishima, and the Lost Workers. Interesting. Blow up that, oh, you're translating it. And then a heal burst. Okay. And I think this is what they teased on their Twitter, if I'm not mistaken. So it looks like it might be... Might be part of this. Okay. These aren't very long. But... I'm trying to make sense of all these symbols. Okay, so the first one was the Xbox, and this looks like it's got some dots on the top of it. So maybe this is the second one? Maybe? Or maybe whenever you translate on the ruin, I want to say that's a ruin, it tells you where to go. But these are still part of the expeditions. Whoa! Okay. Haven't seen a picture of this mob yet, but to me it looks like he may have some barnacles or some sort on him. So... is that Cthulhu? It looks like Cthulhu. It looks like Cthulhu. Devs, if it is Cthulhu, please don't make him a war boss. But we still don't know much about Isabella. It's just weird now seeing all this angry earth and then having just that one portal of corruption coming out of it. So, and then this looks like Outpost Reach. So I wonder if you have to translate these artifacts or ruins or whatever they are to be able to open up Outpost Reach. But I just love the graphics. I love the music behind it. They've come a long, long way from preview. And I do have my preview, the New World preview on my YouTube channel. Link is down below. You'll be able to view the preview event on there that I did. That was a week-long preview event that they opened to those that are interested in it. So let's see. So then we have the corruption portal. And what in the world is that? Looks like a wolf. I don't know. Okay, that's a bear. That I can understand. But that other portion, But you can see a lot of the new weapons that they have. They have the tower shield. They have the great hammer. I'm still waiting on the great sword. But my main thing is, why is this great earth fighting back against us? There's Shattered Mountain, where I think, now this is just my theory, all of corruption is in Shattered Mountain. Can't verify that, but that's what I think. And also, if you do pre-order, you will be able to play the open beta starting on July 20th. The game does come out on August the 31st. All this information and everything provided to me was sent through the devs. So thank you, devs, for letting me have a sneak peek, with also allowing my followers and my viewers be able to see it. I want to say that they have improved since preview. The character models for these Angry Earths have drastically improved since preview. But I cannot wait until it comes out. You can guarantee that I will be playing it when it does come out for open beta. So when that weekend comes right after open beta is, I will definitely be playing, as I do have a life outside of Twitch and YouTube. I have a normal job during the week, so this is what I do on the weekend. But all of these updates were sent by New World, and thank you so much, devs. Thank you, Scott, for allowing us to send and receive all this information. Ooh. Is that what I think it is? It looks like a flamethrower through a spear. I'm looking forward to that. So the map. So from the preview event, we had Monarch Bluffs, we had First Light, we had Windsward, we had Shattered Mountain, which was part of the End World. We have Reekwater now. We have Epscombe Scale Ranch. And I'm probably saying it wrong. So if I'm butchering it, Scott, I'm sorry. Or any devs, I'm sorry. So I want to say we had Cutlass Keys, we had Everfall. I loved Everfall. Do I currently play any other games? Is that what you're asking? I do play other games. Do you think about any other games? So will be my first MMO. I think if I counted it right, I think we have 10 settlements. Is that what I think it is? Each settlement has a beach, each settlement has a ranch, and each settlement, I'm pretty sure, has a Angry Earth section. Come on. Oh, that was it. Last one. Flamestaff! I was close. I was close on Flamestaff. I was hoping for a flamethrower. But, let's see. Oh. Let's see. Let's go. So I haven't played since preview, but I have seen other people play online where devs had allowed it to be sent to for them to be able to play. So okay, I do play other games. I play, no, you're good. I play Ooblets. I play, I've played The Sims before. I don't play any other MMO games, if that's what you're wondering. I've done a few other things, and, but New World is the one I'm really looking forward to. I'm loving the art style. I'm loving the music behind it. And I'm all into that lore. And I want to know about Isabella. Who is Isabella? So whenever you see the trailer, you see Isabella. Isabella is this person. Come on. Sorry for the low graphic. It says she's behind all the corrupted, but I don't know about that now. I think it may be the Angry Earth. Why would Isabella come to New World is my question. But that's my thought. But I do play a lot of other games. Be sure to check out my YouTube channel. There's a slew of games over there. I had a Spooktoberfest, where I played horror games for October. I hate horror games. So, if New World does decide to do, like, seasonal things, which I'm hoping that they do, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. But I do agree that they do need to take their time. They've done a wealth of stuff since preview. Any other questions for you guys? But I'm looking forward to Ebonscale Reach. I want to say Ranch. I'm gonna call it Ranch. Thank you. Thank you for following me. So, and I'm looking forward to having 2 more people join me for expeditions whenever we do finally be able to log in on July 20th. So, July 20th, that weekend, let me see what that weekend would be on July 20th. Let's see. So July 20th is on a Tuesday. I'll be able to start live streaming either on the 23rd or 24th. 23rd being on a Friday night. That'll probably be a late night stream. I do not currently have a stream schedule, but do you think this could be the next big MMO? Oh, so a lot of MMOs require you to have a subscription service. Unfortunately, well, depending upon how you look at it, I look at it as, fortunately, you only have to pay for the game. But I have heard that with New World, that there will be some in-game currency and everything. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but I don't know. How many are you? You mean how many friends do I have currently wanting to look at New World? But as far as the big MMOs, they have a lot of other things to worry about. They've got World of Warcraft, they've got all these other MMOs that have been here around for years. So yes, it is NA server. So they'll have NA servers, they'll have EU servers. I do have one friend that is from Europe, so I'm not sure if he'll be able to do the NA server, but hey, if he can, he can. If he can't, that's fine. I'm fine with that. So, and hey, if y'all do see me during the preview event, say hi. There is a emoji for hi in New World. So, or you can just say it in the chat. The only thing I do ask for is that if I don't say hi back, don't worry. I see you guys. So, but I am excited for this game and I can't wait. July 20th cannot come here any sooner. And do I have a guild or a company? No. So I did join a company during preview event. That was a long time ago. For me, it's more of I like to be able to. So you do have guilds, you do have factions and everything. My faction that I like is gonna be the Senokite. I love the magic behind it. And I love that I'm able to explore that magic part. Now, I have tested out with the Covenant part and the Martyrs, and they all have the same thing. Or that was during preview. I'm not sure about now. I'm hoping that the devs have changed that. They haven't said anything about changing it, but that was what drew me to the Syndicate. I don't have a guild or a company, as they would say in New World, but I am open to it. This would be my first MMO, but where am I from? So I'm from the South. Southern slang over here. I am originally from a little teeny tiny town called Welcome. If you can find that, you can probably find out where I'm at. Little teeny tiny town. But originally, I live in North Carolina, so we are trying to stay away from the Texas winter cyclone that they're experiencing. And if anyone from Texas is on here, I do hope that everybody is okay over there. I've heard a lot of not so good things from Texas. But I have a few friends over in Texas. They said that they're fine, they just can't get online because their power's out. So many thoughts are sent over to Texas in this bad weather. Any other questions for you guys? And I do want to give one little shout out to Big Bear here on Twitch. He has been very, very helpful with New World. So, Big Bear, thank you. He's let me know when there are updates. He messaged me over on Discord, so I do appreciate that. But I'm going to leave you with this. If New World would become a subscription, and this is only if, would you still subscribe to it after paying for the game? I'm a little bit torn between that. I feel that if you pay for the game and that was their original thought, that it would mess up some people, because they are advertising it as non-subscription. So, but I do understand for in-game currency things, because a lot of games are going to in currency, so, or in-game currency. But everybody, no, sadly, no. Yeah, I agree with you. But definitely that weekend after beta, I will be out there. I will be playing New World. It will be coming here to my Twitch and also to my YouTube. So, if you haven't already followed me here and you want New World content, July 20th is when New World content will come out. Anytime that I do get an update from the devs, I do stream. It may be a few days late, but I do stream about it, just as long as it is enough content. So, wherever you are in the world, it doesn't matter to me, but I hope everybody has a great day, has a great night wherever you are in the world, and everybody have peace. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I think about WoW is kind of stupid, but if you pay the game, it should be one payment. Agreed. I do agree on that. that if you pay for the game, you shouldn't have to pay continuously. But wherever you are in the world, you have a great day. Have a great night wherever you are. Or if you're watching this on my YouTube channel, make sure that you subscribe down below. Videos are out every day, twice a day. So 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. Eastern Time is whenever I do my videos on YouTube. They are delayed from Twitch. So this will go up on Monday. So be on the lookout for it. Everybody have a great day. And I will see you guys on the next stream. Bye.